НИРИТ-СИНВЭЙ telecom technology is the first Russian project for the deployment of a unified, nationwide, professional broadband radio communication network. The project is based on the innovative McWill technology that has no analogs in the Russian Federation.
McWill is a modern standard of professional communication systems that was recommended by the International Telecommunication Union. The system is in operation in more than 30 countries around the world. It meets the most advanced requirements, making it possible to get connected to the internet, arrange video conferences, and transfer multimedia information at high speed. It converts a radio station into a smartphone.
The unique McWill flexibility and scalability make it possible to deploy a professional radio communication network in any region and in any available frequency band. McWill is the only technology of the professional radio communication that belongs to the fourth group of fourth-generation wireless communication standards.
McWill is a unified communication network built specifically for the needs of professional and corporate users and separate from public service networks. The system has a number of advantages: extensive operating equipment bandwidth, high data transmission rate, anti-tapping protection of channels, use of network access priorities and guarantees. Data transmission may be implemented when the user is moving with a high speed, high-quality speech transmission, and data transmission with minimal delay. All these benefits make it possible to efficiently deploy professional radio communication systems, including those of the critical communications category. We created our own standard. We have our own state standard of the Russian Federation. We generated all the necessary administrative and legislative acts that govern the use of both the standard and the equipment. The equipment that will be made in Russia, and we have already started to manufacture it, will meet all the demands of professional users, such as the police, the Ministry of Emergency Situations, and enterprises of the fuel and energy complex. To date, we built the network in 79 regions and are ready to provide communication services in the nearest future.
Mobile McWill telecommunication complexes may be made available to major corporate and departmental users to support the full scope of services as necessary for the solution of operative tasks in remote areas. The offered range of McWill subscriber terminals implements the whole scope of services supported by the technology, making it possible to create customer solutions of any scale. Individual voice call. Setting connection with other McWill radio stations, calling local network numbers, mobile phone numbers, receiving incoming calls from external networks. Additional telephone services are available on any McWill radio station, such as calling number identification, call forwarding, waiting and call redirection, and subscribers by abbreviated dialing. Group call. Instantaneous setting of the connection to all members of the group by engaging the push-to-talk button on the McWill radio station, no matter where the group members are located, within the service area of the McWill network, in the adjacent street, at the other end of the city, or in another town entirely. The group call may be initiated by any member of the group or by the dispatcher of the enterprise. At the same time, McWill radio stations support the direct call feature, that is, putting calls to group members in the analog mode outside the service area of the McWill network. Emergency button. The sending of an urgent message containing the coordinates of the McWill radio station's user to the dispatching center by pressing the emergency button on the radio station. Exchanging short text messages. Sending and receiving text messages by McWill's radio station. Message broadcasting features from the dispatcher's working position is also available. Recording conversations. Allowing the enterprise dispatcher to listen to the environment by using the microphone of McWill radio stations without issuing any notifications to the user. The function of intercepting conversations makes it possible for the dispatcher to intercept the conversation between McWill users and to record it, if necessary, in the form of an audio file. Video transmission and video conferences. the transmission of video from and to a McWill radio station in real time, and managing video services from the enterprise dispatcher's working station. File broadcasting. That is, sending images or documents from the enterprise dispatcher's working station to the McWill radio stations of the employees group. Geolocation services. Determining the location of employees with McWill radio stations on the map in real-time mode and recording the routes of their movement. High-speed internet access. Accessing the internet resources both directly from the screen of a McWill radio station and in the case when the radio station is used as a wireless modem.